Thousands of years ago, ancient humans looked up at the moon with fear. They had no idea what that giant glowing thing really was. At night, everything became dangerous, and the moon watched silently from above. Some believed the moon was alive. Others thought it was a giant eye in the sky. Imagine seeing this glowing object every night. Without science, you would probably be terrified too. But not everyone feared it. Some tribes celebrated the moon like a powerful god. The moon also brought comfort. Its light helped humans survive dark nights. But strange sounds at night changed everything. Wolves howled, and fear returned immediately. Ancient humans started creating stories. Maybe the moon had a face watching them. They even drew moon symbols on cave walls. This was one of humanity's first mysteries. The moon reflected beautifully in water, and humans became even more curious. Then something terrifying happened. The moon suddenly disappeared during eclipses. Many tribes thought the sky gods were angry, so they prayed for the moon to return. Some humans were so curious. They tried touching it. Of course, that didn't go very well. Ancient humans slowly learned something important. The moon could trick your eyes. Night after night, they watched it move across the sky, and patterns started appearing. Some even connected the moon to oceans and nature. Without realizing, they were partly right. But nobody fully agreed on what the moon really was. Every tribe had a different answer. Still, humans couldn't stop staring at it. The moon felt magical, and the more mysterious it looked, the more legends humans created. But one question still remained. What if the moon was more than just a light in the sky? Slowly, humans began noticing patterns. The moon was changing shape every night. Sometimes it became tiny. Sometimes it became huge and bright. Ancient humans started counting the days. This may have been humanity's first calendar. And when their predictions worked, the tribe saw them almost like magicians. Of course, mistakes still happened. Sometimes reflections scared them badly. But the full moon helped humans see better at night. That made survival easier. Hunters discovered something important. Animals were easier to track in moonlight. Soon the moon became connected to time itself. It helped humans understand seasons. Some tribes even believed the moon controlled the ocean. Strangely, they weren't completely wrong. The moon slowly became a symbol of luck, especially during successful hunts. But dark moon nights still felt terrifying. Without moonlight, danger felt everywhere. And when humans fear something, their imagination becomes wild. The moon also became a guide. Travelers used it to move safely at night. That's why ancient cave art often included moon symbols. It was deeply important to survival. Children grew up hearing moon stories from elders. Every generation added new myths. Some believed giant gods lived inside the moon. Others believed it protected humanity, and humans being humans. They even made jokes about it sometimes. But behind the stories, something bigger was happening. Humans were learning to observe nature. They realized the moon always returned. It followed rules. And for the first time ever, humans started replacing fear with curiosity. As generations passed, humans became better at watching the moon carefully. They noticed something strange. The moon changed size depending on where it appeared. Knowledge slowly spread through storytelling. The moon became one of humanity's first teachers. But ancient humans still had funny fears too. Sometimes they tried hiding from the moon itself. And honestly, it really did feel like the moon followed you everywhere. Some nights the moon looked enormous, almost close enough to touch. Then eclipses reminded humans how little they understood. Fear returned instantly. Many tribes made loud noises during eclipses. They thought something was attacking the moon. And when the moon returned, everyone felt safe again. People created endless theories. Maybe the moon was an egg, or a giant glowing stone. But observation slowly became stronger than fear. Humans began tracking moon cycles carefully. The moon even helped ancient people track time and seasons, especially long before written calendars existed. Moonlight made fishing and travel easier at night. It quietly changed human survival. And sometimes, humans simply sat and wondered about it. Could someone be living up there? Ancient imaginations became limitless. Wise elders started teaching younger generations. The moon wasn't random. Humans then noticed something even bigger. The entire sky moved in patterns. Without realizing it, they were building the first steps toward astronomy. The moon no longer felt only terrifying. Now it felt meaningful. But humanity still didn't know the biggest truth yet. The moon would eventually help humans understand the universe itself. Over time, humans became smarter observers. The moon slowly became predictable. People discovered the moon followed cycles, and cycles could be tracked. Some humans even learned to predict eclipses. That changed everything. Imagine how magical that felt back then, predicting the sky itself. Honestly, that person probably became the tribe celebrity. Humans also noticed the moon changed the ocean. Nature and the moon were connected. Then they started watching the stars too. The sky became a giant puzzle. Little by little, humans created the first maps of the heavens. The moon no longer seemed random or alive. It followed patterns. And because of that, humans traveled farther and safer at night. Still, people kept imagining what the moon really was. A rock? A god? Another world? For ancient humans, the moon was more than an object. It was mystery itself. Some probably dreamed of reaching it one day, even if that sounded impossible. Of course, ancient ladders were not exactly space technology, but all these observations mattered deeply. Knowledge was finally defeating fear, and this knowledge passed through generations. From parents to children, the moon helped humans learn something revolutionary. Nature obeys rules. That single idea would eventually lead to science. And someday, space travel. The same moon that once terrified humanity now inspired wonder. But the craziest part? One day, humans would actually stand on it. In the beginning, ancient humans feared the moon. It felt mysterious, powerful, and sometimes terrifying. No one knew what it really was. But curiosity slowly defeated fear. And that changed human history. People began observing instead of guessing. They searched for answers. The moon became more than a mystery. It became a guide. Generation after generation kept asking questions. And each generation learned a little more. The stories changed, but the curiosity never disappeared. Observation became knowledge. Knowledge became understanding. Understanding became science. And science opened new possibilities. Eventually, humans built machines powerful enough to leave Earth. Something ancient humans could never imagine. Then the impossible happened. Humans actually walked on the moon. The same moon that once inspired fear, now inspired achievement. Every discovery started with a simple question. What is that glowing thing in the sky? Ancient humans and modern humans share something important: the desire to understand. The path from cave drawings to moon landings took thousands of years. But it began with curiosity. The moon reminded humans how small they are, yet how capable they can become. It watched over countless generations, from hunters to astronauts. And even today, people still look up and wonder. Because every answer creates new questions, and exploration never truly ends. So what did ancient humans think about the moon? Many things. But most importantly, they looked up, wondered, and began humanity's journey of discovery.